Hey, just waiting on everybody to get in here.
All right. I'm feeling excited.
Yeah, let's get it. We're just going to be going over some news, charting, weekly recap. Are you in here, Rhett?
Yep, I'm here.
You. Looks like we got everybody in here. Sounds good.
AUD, huh?
Yeah. So, I actually looked it up, Rhett. I was looking through all the news, and it was the payroll news this morning, right at 7:30.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's
Damn.
what sent it rocketing up.
Good.
Like, apparently it wasn't even bad. I'll actually bring the articles up and everything. It wasn't even, like, horrible. It was just not as good as expected.
Yeah.
So, basically, they didn't get what they wanted. And so they were like, oh, well, fine. But, yeah.
And my position is right at support, too.
Oh, yeah, you're still in it, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly.
What was it? GBP against JPY had that same dip right at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, 77309 is my position.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, let's see. So right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty good.
Which I thought was the bottom until that news came out.
Oh, yeah. That day?
Yeah, right there.
Let's see. Right there. Yeah. What do you know? But here, let's do this. So I was actually looking up that overall, apparently the sentiment for AUD, EUR, both are still technically bearish.
Huh.
Yeah. And apparently the reason why that is because, yeah, it soared up, but it's trading in that same range that it was.
Yeah.
So apparently it's going to be dependent on the news that comes out this coming week. Isn't that encouraging?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is great. So let's see here. Let's do... Yeah. Yep, it's right on that line right there. All right. We'll plot some lines real quick. That way we can see what it's going to do. Or the possibility of doing anyway. Deli, no, it's not just for Forex. I'm actually going to bring up a little bit of crypto. And we might look at a couple stocks. Depending. Because apparently there's a crypto conference this weekend. So I was going to pull up news on that. Let's see. That one touches 4 times, so that's a good one. Yeah, we used to do this more often. But lately everyone's been really, really busy. And so Rhett and I pretty much have just recently had the chance to be able to do this, which is nice because I know when I see other people chart, it helps me. So I'm like, okay. And it's not difficult really. You're basically laying down some lines where the majority of the candles have touched.
Yeah.
Like, technically, you could have a range one, like right in here. Yeah, that actually would be a good little range one right there. What do you think, Rhett?
Yeah, looks good.
Yep. Okay. Let's see, right about there. I think that one's on a closer one, so I'll be able to see it when we zoom in. So those are my 4-hour lines, and I'll probably end up moving them just because as I go in closer, I'll actually be able to see where they're touching. I'll go from 4-hour to 1 hour, just because for me, those are the two that I look at.
I used to do that, but ever since what's the name, Nightcrawler said he does the 1 hour then 15-minute. I started using, like I kind of like implemented what he said, just to scalp.
Oh
And
yeah.
It's like working like magic.
For scalping, I definitely still leave it as the 15-minute and the 5-minute.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. This line, I'm definitely going to be moving back. But I'm going to change the color because I'm on a different hour. Ooh, no, not that one. There we go. Yeah, that looks fairly right on in those choppy areas. Look, there's that little one we drew when we were charting the other night, Rhett.
Oh yeah, the
regression, yeah. Looks better on the 5-minute. Let's see here. Those are the main ones right there. If it falls again, which, unless some news comes out saying, hey, the dollar is stronger, I don't think it will.
Yeah, I don't think it will either.
Yeah, that's an approximate one for the 1 hour. Let me go over to my 15. No, I'm thinking what it's going to do is it's going to bounce off that support and then hopefully retrace back up into here. And I was actually, that's something that they were saying on the Daily FX, is that this is the resistance area it needs to break to be able to go back up into the higher 77.
Yeah,
and then,
I miss it being
way up there.
at the 78s.
I know.
Gosh.
That was nice.
Yeah.
All the way over here.
Yes, Steve made like $1,000 on that day.
Oh, what the one? Did
he got one huge run up.
Yeah,
He made
he
like
got the run up, then he got the run down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy day. I was just like, you what?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, you crazy something.
I mean, if we were charting back then, we would have seen it too.
Oh, I know. Like, I think that's what breaks my heart the most is the fact that, like, how much money we lost by not charting.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's zoom in for this. There we go. And now that I'm on a new time frame, I'm going to change the color. Hot pink. There we go. Right on it. Right on it.
Oh.
In the middle of your view. There we go. Who has their TV going?
I'll make it out of there. That's right. Shout right out when you know. Now, what are these thousands of little things that are on
15-minute wise. Those are the main ones. Yeah. And my favorite. 5-minute.
Yeah, like 5-minute too.
I will say, like, I really, really hope that it doesn't drop back down.
Me too.
Let's say... No, I didn't mean to move you there. Yeah, right about there. It became support and resistance. Okay, and that one we're gonna do... There we go. I think that one was one right there. Right, Rhett?
Yeah.
That's the minor one we were looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see how over on the left it's consolidating? Right over here. And then right here in the middle. Okay. So we'll plot a line right about there. You know, I think that hot pink line is pretty worthless. Yep. We're going to get rid of that hot pink line. It's not doing anything for me. There we go. Now, we're going to do that. Look at that. Hit right off of there. Went right to that one. Fell. Bear signal. Swoop.
Yeah.
Right off the line.
Whew.
And then that rocket up this morning literally just broke through all those. Hit a line. Bounced off that support. Hit that resistance. Kind of traded within a range. Tried to break it all day and couldn't break it.
Yeah. It's definitely going to go up.
Oh, yeah. It'll probably bounce right in here on open again. And then from there, it'll go to break it again. Provided no news comes out between now and Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
And same with over here. Bounced off this support. Hit that resistance. Almost touched the support again. Went back up. Broke through the resistance. Hit this resistance. Bounced down. This is the new support. So it bounced back up. Hit resistance. Bounced down to the support. Tried to bounce up, but couldn't really do anything. So it basically came back down. Went back up to support. Fell. Tried it again. Fell. And then the news came out and it just died.
Yeah.
Yay us. Those are some pretty solid lines though. You'll be looking towards the 500 range if it does go up.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be nice. Now, if it does fall, the first range it'll hit is about 350 on an extremely minor support. So, expect that on Sunday, Rhett. Just in case.
I might see a little red.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Right now, everything's just dependent on what the feds are going to do with the dollar.
Yeah.
This one's still pretty well charted. Well, we didn't... I mean, we didn't go. Yeah. I think we just did the basics on the bottom because we weren't really expecting it to fall. So.
Yeah.
So apparently, Canadian, their news came out pretty much right around the same time that ours did this morning. And they didn't receive that great of news. So theirs actually fell at the same time.
Huh.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's interesting how that works. Yeah, that line right there.
Almost feels kind of planned out.
Right? Like.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Oh no, trust me, I'm right there with you. There are some days that I really, really wonder. Okay, there we go. And then this one is, yep, right there. Not bad, not bad. I still think it's funny how we used to think that charting was so hard.
Right?
And then Dylan would just come in and show off and be like, oh yeah, you just plop some lines here, here, and here, and voila, there you go.
They gotta be accurate. Just put them there.
Exactly. You're just like, oh, okay, cool. Because as long as you know the approximate range, then you're good.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. It's all an approximation. Boop. Bear right at the end of the day. Let's see. Now, I was looking up, so thank you. This one. Yeah. So this is the US dollar currency index. Look at that. Isn't that wild?
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Had the spike up. And prompt spike down. Although I don't like how it's curled. That could be.
What happens when this goes up?
When this goes up, AUD falls. Because this is the US dollar. Crazy, right?
Shit. Damn.
I know, right?
Well, time will tell.
Yeah, that's pretty much, all we can do is wait and see what it's going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually it's going to drop. Like, even more. But, like, it's got a long way down. Look at that.
Oh, maybe I should have got out.
No, I think you'll be good Sunday.
Yeah.
But that's a wedge. I mean, eventually it's, going to either break out of that wedge or it's just going to start trading sideways on a new. I mean, sideways would really be best for AUD and everything that we trade.
Yeah.
So, because if it breaks up, then, AUD's going to go down. And then let's see. I know gold had its spike up this morning. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. I think I shared a chart.
I think you did. It was right on that news. 7:30. How much you want to bet? Boop. 7:30. Right on the money. Moved exactly like AUD. So you don't even have to chart it really, because, that's basically what AUD did. And apparently they're actually using this more so now than they're using the dollar, because they feel that this is more reliable in telling the strength of the market.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting, that they feel more confident in gold than they do in the US dollar. And then the German market spiked up today. Not by much, but it had a little bitty spike. And the other one that apparently we go by, obviously, the Australian market. That one was kind of just mediocre.
Yeah.
But let me pull up. Yeah, there we go. Let me pull up the news that I was looking at that I think you'll find interesting. And there's actually a calendar that they have on Daily FX.
Yeah.
That tells you like everything that's going on that week, that day, and like for the past week.
For that country or whatever?
For each one, yeah. It literally has. Let me scroll up. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
All right, you see the calendar?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it literally has everything that's going on. Like, look at this. Last 7 days, yesterday, today, tomorrow, next 7 days.
Damn.
In time order. Like, look at this. So this was this morning at 7:30. Canada. Employment change, unemployment rate, both of those have extreme effect. Hourly wages, full-time employment change, labor productivity, part-time employment change, and participation rate. At the same time, the U.S. had the non-farm payrolls, the unemployment rate, the average hourly earnings, the average weekly hours, the private payrolls, participation rate, government payrolls, and the manufacturing payrolls. So these two right here, this one, this is what they forecasted, 650, and the actual was 559. So because it was almost 100K less, that's why the dollar dropped this morning.
Nice.
Which was great news for your AUD trade.
Hell yeah. When did you guys find out about that? Because, like, you started blowing up my phone in the morning. Like, what made you look at it?
What was it? I honestly don't even know. Like, I think I just had a feeling that when I woke up this morning, I was like, I don't know. I think I should go look at the trade. And I think it's because, we did the live last night. And so, it was on my mind already. And I was like, oh, well, I wonder what happened. And I go and look, and it's just like to the moon. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. Well, let me tell Rhett.
Hell yeah.
AUD done hit the moon without him. But yeah, it has everything going on. Like, it's wild. And then I think tomorrow, yeah. So tomorrow, nothing really important. But next week, look at this. I think it was the 11th when we had big news. June 8th. Scrolling. June 9th. And I think Powell speaks again next week. I'll have to check.
Yeah, he didn't really... Nothing really happened today.
No, it was early this morning and it was just going over all of this.
Oh.
So nothing too interesting. There we go. The Michigan Consumer Sentiment. What the heck is that? Okay, so so it goes over this all over sentiment of the market. So that's interesting. Thursday will be a day to watch. Oh, this is look, the Fed Treasury purchases. Oil rig count.
Oh
Thursday
yeah.
Thursday is going to be a big day cuz, depending on how much they purchase will let us know how they feel about the market.
I wonder if I should keep my WFC calls until Thursday.
Probably not.
Or Amazon.
Probably not.
Wouldn't that be
Because
good?
um if it goes well, yes, but I mean, look at everything going on right now.
This is true.
They're still waiting for the feds to actually announce what they're going to do on inflation.
Yeah.
Everybody's basically holding their breath
This is true.
because, they like to say that the dollar's king, but when the dollar's worthless, and we all know that the dollar's worthless, it can't exactly be king.
Right.
So it's like, well then, like, what do you know? Like, it really, really makes me wonder. But I did find out that with, let me pull that up here. So apparently, I was reading an article that crypto right now, Bitcoin, is actually not in the recovery stage.
Huh.
Yeah. They're saying that it still has a ways to go down.
Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And if it doesn't drop, what it's going to do is it's basically going to trade in a range for quite a while. Like, let me pull this up here.
Consolidate for forever.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do the Bitstamp. That one's a good one. Okay, so this is what we were looking at. Scrolled way in. What does that look like to you?
Oh, double bottom. Right?
Well, I was looking at the top.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Here.
What?
Let's do this. Let's see. Let's check out some of my other tools.
Flag on the end of it.
There is a flag. Oh, red nuggets.
He's a creeper.
Dylan's just like, I'll just sneak up on you. So this was what I was looking at right here. So that was a Head and Shoulders.
Oh.
And then that's why it fell. And then, as Dylan so kindly pointed out,
Bear flag.
if I can make my trend line. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that something?
I'll be.
I never realized looking at the daily chart on Bitcoin could actually be educational. But and then let me see if TradingView actually has the news posted for, let's see. I don't even know who that is. Kalshnikov wants to shoot down Swift and switch to digital currency. That's interesting. Nothing, let's see. Floyd Mayweather, sponsored by Ethereum token, gets booed at Bitcoin conference. I didn't know that.
That's funny.
Let's see. Why is Bitcoin still below 40,000? Well, there's lots of reasons for that. Elon Musk. No, I'm kidding. I heard that all day today. So Elon Musk, it's his fault.
My God.
I was like, well, I mean, he isn't helping, but you can't really blame it all on him. Oh, yeah, okay, so they did have. So Bitcoin is supposed to pretty much trade sideways this weekend. At least that's what they're expecting. Because today, tomorrow, and Sunday, they are having a Bitcoin conference in Miami.
Huh.
And apparently, they wrapped up today. It was fairly decent. And of course, they had to talk about Elon Musk. So
that's what's going to make it punch out of the bottom of the bear flag. Watch.
The end of the conference?
Yeah, dude. They always do news at this perfect time when there's a pattern like this. Always. Just like Apple and everything else. You see it at the top, like a resistance point.
Mm-hmm.
They push news on it. Smack it back down.
That's exactly what Rhett and I were just saying earlier, that it's mighty convenient that all this news comes out just at the right time.
Yeah.
Watch.
Like,
I mean, that's if they think it's going to go down. I mean, it could pop up out of the bear flag, start to trend back up, but who knows?
From what I'm reading, a lot of the crypto analysts are actually expecting it to stay in this range for quite a while.
We did, thanks.
Some styrofoam under a dog.
Thanks, man.
So I thought that was pretty interesting that even the analysts are...
They're retarded. They don't know shit.
What's your Bitcoin look like, Dylan?
You mean mine, Josh's Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Oh, it's down. I mean, we got a lot that we put in the Safe Moon and Doge over there on Bitmart. Which, if we would have waited, we could have just bought fucking Doge on Coinbase. But it's a good idea. I might talk to Josh about just go ahead and transferring the Bitcoin we have left over to Doge and just trading it back and forth.
Hell yeah.
Grow it while it's just sitting there.
That's awesome.
I personally don't think Bitcoin's gonna go back under 30K. Don't think it's gonna happen personally, but it could. I guess anything can happen, but
that would be extremely interesting if it did.
I don't think it will. If it does, and people don't start buying it up, I will forever call you an idiot.
Sounds accurate.
I mean, you literally just buy it all the way down as far as it goes. Just buy a little bit, until you start to say, "Oh shit, I should have bought more." That's when you stop buying.
Yeah. I can
it's
agree
like
to that.
Before, like I was thinking, like if you stuck $1 million or just $10 million or whatever, into it when it was at 30 last time, within a couple months, it was at 60. You would have doubled your $10 million to $20 million.
That would have been glorious.
I mean, 10,000, you would have doubled it into 20.
It'll get there again. I mean, we all know that.
Yeah. I still think we'll see 100K by the end of the year.
Well, that's a stretch.
Honestly, not. I mean,
Not for Bitcoin. I mean, it ran
yeah.
in 2 months. It went from, you see there in February, it went from under 30 to before the end of February was touching 60
Yeah, true.
in just a single month of
Yeah.
February. And then March came back down to 45-ish and bumped back up over 60.
Yeah, it's definitely plausible. I mean,
If it wants to rip, it'll rip.
yeah. Like, obviously, you can see that right here. Right there.
I'll be yelling Bitcoin 100K before I yell AMC 100K.
This is true.
I could totally see you doing that too.
Bunch of jokers.
All over the Facebook. Bitcoin 100K.
Hopefully AMC's popping back up next week.
Yeah.
Or not, don't really care because I got puts too, so.
It'll be interesting to see what it does.
Hopefully Amazon does something. I'm sick of it just not doing anything.
I know that
Most of the
thing
market's doing that, right? Except like these stocks that are on the meme stock list, like NVIS, meme stock, Sundial, meme stock.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not those, nothing is doing anything. I was like, when Stormy was like, "Oh, I'm watching Amazon to possibly short it," I went over there and checked it this morning. I'm like, holy shit, Amazon, like the open on Amazon didn't even move.
No.
Let me pull that up here.
For like 20 or 30 minutes, I think, until I stopped watching it. It just didn't do anything.
That's really weird for Amazon.
Right.
Oh.
Where's your extended hours, Cash?
They're on. That's with extended hours. Like.
Oh, it's because you got the background all black, so they're not showing up.
Yeah. Like, look at. That's crazy. So. Yeah. There's open
Seems
right
like
there.
recently it's you're better off waiting until afternoon to start trading. That way you can see a pattern start to form.
Yeah.
Get some actual trend lines in there. You know, like can't do nothing. Early morning, it seems like. I mean, you can, but you got to be within that first 5-minute candle where all the big money's coming in. They're just pushing it up, taking their profit, and going on about their day within 5 minutes.
That's exactly what they're doing. It's
great, honestly.
Yeah, you just have to catch it the right way in those few seconds.
Yeah. Well, most of them, it seems like they're going long, so.
Yeah, and then right after they sell, it drops.
Long every morning. It's like within the same 5-minute candle. A lot of times, big push up and then poof.
Like, let's see, that one went from 32.12 to. It only moved $11 in that candle.
Yeah.
Like, what? What happened
Tell me about it.
What happened to the days when it moved like this? That's just insanity.
Biden. No,
Yeah, I mean, it's Friday, so.
Wells Fargo moved better today.
Ooh, Wells Fargo's on fire.
Shit, no,
know. That garbage stock is treating you well.
It is.
Fire.
So look at this.
It's on fire.
Barely moving.
Barely. I made it $100.
Ain't shit.
That's good.
150.
That's actually good right there.
You sell it?
No, I held it.
Boy, I tell you.
Did you just call me stupid?
Yep.
Watch your mouth.
On pre-market Monday, it's all gone.
Pre-market Monday, it's gonna shoot up. I'm not gonna bet you though.
It's like I learned my lesson on that one.
I don't want to make that bet. But I just hate holding stuff because then you're like, fuck.
I'm not even worried about it.
Especially over the weekend, man. What the hell?
Anxiety over the weekend, yeah.
I'm not even gonna worry about it. I've held worse stuff over the weekend.
Look at that.
Truth. The ex-old lady.
Look at
This is
that,
true.
man. It
Rip.
tried at one point.
Man,
Oh,
fuck that.
God. You want to talk about Garbo?
This one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody ran out of money to put in it. So how they gonna keep pumping it if nobody ain't got no money left to put in it?
You know,
Like,
I
oh well,
think
you better take profits.
I think it
All their
will go
money's
up
going to
Monday.
GME.
I definitely think it'll go up Monday.
Nah.
You don't think so?
It ain't
I
going to
mean,
go back to 70.
I'm 60-40 on it. I'm 60-40. I think it'll go up Monday 60, but 40%, nah.
I'm saying like 62.
Possibly though, because the reason why I say that is because I think people have been taking profits on it, and now that it's came back down, they're ready to reinvest back in it and make some more money.
Exactly.
So, because that's the only way they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
They all ran out of money to put in it.
That's true.
If they keep doing that, if they cycle, like if they would get together real good instead of just have a chat, like a group chat, and cycle, like, okay, everybody that's name starts with the letter A this week, you take your profits, or this day you take your profits, and when it settles, you reinvest them back in it. Next day, letter B. Next day, letter C. And you recycle the profits. You put the profits back in. You take your initial back out.
See, now that would be the way to do it.
That's how you keep pumping it. But if everybody just takes profits and like, oh, well, I'll put a little bit back in, then that's never going to happen. Or if they're just holding, it's definitely never going to happen because you're just holding. Nobody else is putting money in it.
That's true.
The hedge funds are.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
buying more short,
Oh, yeah.
because they got the money to do it.
They're buying all the shorts.
Like, old Joe on the corner, he's got $5,000. He just threw in it, and that's all he's got.
Yeah.
Whole life savings.
That's pretty accurate, like, sadly enough.
The hedgies, they got money to go.
Yeah. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
Probably millions.
Well, yeah. Millions sounds
There's
better.
a lot of them, too.
This is true.
But yeah, they'd cycle their profits out and back in. That's how you. Let me start a pump group. Just these amateurs. Fucking amateurs.
You know what? That would be the most profitable pump group ever.
It would. Wouldn't be called the apes either. Bunch of idiots. It'd be called the home wreckers.
Oh my gosh.
I like that. I like that.
Of course you do, Rhett.
Bunch of home wrecking Harrys. I say that because somebody was like, "Oh, I'm going for the hedgie's house." I'm like, okay, sure you are.
Oh, that's great.
I think it's stupid because they're like, "Eat the rich," and I'm like, "Wait, you're trying to be rich, so
Yeah.
what?" You making no sense.
Well,
Wonder how hard it is to start a pump group. You need a lot of people.
It's pretty easy. You could just start a Discord, but yeah, you got to get a bunch of people.
A bunch of people.
On board,
A bunch of people with money.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need a bunch of people with money if you got 2 or 3 million people.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me grow this YouTube channel. We'll get her.
You'll get it there?
Yep.
You're going to be on the hedgy watch list.
Fuck 'em. First one I'm hitting, IDEX.
I know you will too.
They're going to say never short that bitch again.
You would do that one.
That one's been looking good. I'm staying green on it. Just waiting for it to pop. That's all it needs. Probably just a little bit of good news.
Yeah.
And then it's gadoosh.
It's not bad at all.
No, it's just hanging out right now.
Yeah. It's a good little support area.
Yeah,
What do you think it's going to get to?
Amateurs. I think it's going to go back up there towards 5 again, which will be where I sell her. I got $7 calls. But
could always
I'm waiting
go back
for
to
SRNE
7.
to come back down, dude. SRNE. Oh, man, every time, man. I get so pissed off.
I know. And you said you were going to buy that
now,
one.
Man. Yeah, I told everybody, I said, every time it's around $6, I'm like, you better get it. Better get it.
And you ended up not getting it that day.
Better get SRNE. Nope. No, dude, and I'm telling you, I've got it one time with calls not too long ago. and those things fucking rolled over with money. More than, it was like Tesla money. They just started making profits like nobody's business. And they were so cheap. I think they were like 10, 15, 20 bucks a contract.
Dang.
That's all SRNE does. It comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up.
It's reliable.
It is. Probably be a good one to put too.
Yeah. You know which one they
Like
have?
I don't care about, if I had a pump group, I don't care about trying to get out there against the short sellers. Let them do their thing. We'll do ours, and nobody's got a problem with it.
That's true.
Start beefing, and then there's other issues that come into it. Just let you start bumping IDX or SRNE or something like that. Something with super low float or whatever. It's gonna smack the news like this thing just ran 300% in one day from the home wrecking Harry's. Boom.
I could just see that on the news now. YouTube channels blowing up everywhere. The home wrecking Harrys have done it again.
And the FOMO buyers start to buy in and help you pump it. They have no idea why it's even going anywhere.
They're like, oh, it's up 300%. Let's buy it.
They're just dumping money in it.
Yep. It keeps going. And it keeps going. Nobody's the wiser. We've had calls on it since last year,
Yep. That's the way to do it.
Send old girl to $300 and we've been in there since 3.
Oh, man. Bank rolls right there. That would be wild.
And then old letter A, Aaron and Alan get out, recycle their profits back in and out. And then Bob's, Sherry's, or Cassandra's, I should say. And then Dan's, Dylan's.
That would be so crazy.
But that's how you do it, man. It's a bunch of amateurs out here.
I will say, it's a good thing Josh got out of that BlackBerry call.
Why do you say that?
Well, because he got in it he scalped it. No, he scalped it right in here. And then he missed that part right there. But then it fell.
Yeah, I got some BlackBerry calls.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a little red right now, but she'll be all right.
Just a little red.
Those were expensive, weren't they?
Huh?
Were those BlackBerry calls expensive?
No, they're cheap. Not bad. But that's supposed to be one of them that they're pumping.
Yeah, it's like the next one or something.
Well, they're doing it right now, but it's just kind of like a side piece.
Yeah.
That, Nokia, MVIS. I want to say Sundial, but I'm not sure. I think that's just...
Apparently there's...
weed smokers that are in love with it,
I can't...
Which are a lot of them.
I can't figure out what they're
blow
doing.
their money.
Let me see here.
I don't know. It's barcoding.
Oh, look.
Dog ass.
I did that forever ago.
Yeah, it broke out of it. Now it's retesting it.
Yeah.
Word.
Nice. I know I saw, it was funny because the other day somebody was like, oh my gosh, Sundial's above $1. And I was like, wait, what? When did that happen? And MVIS, that one's always a good one, really.
Yeah, that's the one you were bag holding not too long ago.
Yeah, because, I was dumb and I got in.
Well, you got out in profit, right?
Yeah, I got out with profit.
Fucking doesn't sound too dumb to me.
Well, yeah, I was dumb because I bought at the top and then it fell. So,
Makes no sense, but it works.
What?
I said that's what she said, but
hey.
Doesn't make any sense.
But, yeah.
You guys want a good jam?
Yeah, what's a good jam?
I'll send her.
I'll have to play that. Oh, did you see our charting earlier, Dylan?
No, I didn't. It looked like a 5-year-old on paper with crayons, or
Look here. Don't you start. See, look at that. Isn't it so pretty?
Badass bitch.
Language.
Yeah, it looks good. Nice, Cash. Nice.
That's
What
when the
the
news came
hell?
out. That was just
It's a
wild.
good song, though. Right, for real.
I'll have to listen to it later.
He's like, when I'm not on the live. No.
Yeah, it looks good, Cash.
We were looking at it.
What's that on AUD?
Yeah. That right there, right at 7:30, is when that non-farm payroll news came out.
Yeah, that thing shot up there, didn't it?
Yeah. I know Nightcrawler, he was at all the way down here. He was $920 red. And then
How much?
920.
Just call it 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
And he came out blue.
Hmm.
Once it hit, like, cuz he got in, I think it was about like right here. Cuz he verified the short like right there.
Yeah.
And that's when he got in. Cuz the signal, let's see here. Yeah, he got in, I think it was like right here. Maybe the 350s, but yeah.
Shorted it?
No, what he did
He longed it on the
was,
bear signal?
yeah, he that's what I meant. He longed it on this bull signal. And then he was blue, same as Rhett, and they both didn't take profit. And so, needless to say,
I like crayons.
So yeah.
Now, where it's at right now looks like it'd be a good short back down, but looks like it's going to play that little range real quick.
That's
back
what
down to where you had that 77,
this one?
283.
Yeah, that's what I was telling
And then
Rhett.
it'll probably keep, I would assume it continues back up towards 78. We were playing at their range a few months ago. That was a good little range.
Yeah. Apparently the overall sentiment is still bearish just because of the turmoil with the US dollar, and then apparently AUD's having issues as well. So overall it's bearish, but I think it's going to stay within this range and then head back up to 77,500.
Well, my thing is if you're scalping, like you should be taking profit.
Whatever.
It doesn't.
He said whatever.
It just doesn't matter if it's bullish or bearish overall.
That's true.
Because it's gonna be going back and forth either way. I mean, if you're trying to hold it for a big, YOLO, then sure, but you're gonna lose more times than you win probably.
True.
Or well, I wouldn't say you're gonna lose more times than you win, but you're gonna have a worse win-loss ratio if you're holding it.
Right.
Waiting for big wins.
Yeah, because these moves like this don't happen that often.
No.
Like usually it's, this.
Yeah, a couple days worth.
Yeah. Maybe a whole day. Half a day.
I mean, if you can read it and, have a good estimated guess on what it's going to do for the day, I mean, you'd probably be a millionaire, but good luck on that,
Right.
And you can kind of see it there is like the biggest thing I've ever really seen and heard on Forex is there's a pattern on every single one of them. It goes up, consolidates, goes down, consolidates, goes up, consolidates, go down. So you see that bear signal right there where you said, oh boy, got trapped in it.
Yeah, this one.
Comes down, consolidates for a minute, and then goes up.
Yeah.
Now it'll probably consolidate for a little bit and then go down. And you can kind of see it all up in there.
Yeah.
Up, sideways, down, sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways.
Unless they come out with news about
that bull signal, that vision through right there at the bottom. Don't want to say that we threw fortune telling code in to vision, but you know, might have.
You know, I was telling Rhett that I was like that one was right on the money. I mean, it makes sense too, though, because you know that line right there. You know, that's a good support resistance.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So, you know, it makes sense that it would bounce up off of it. I mean, when you think about it, it could have just, you know, played into, you know, it could have went to like right here. And then came back down. But with that news, it said, ho, 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 here we go.
Yeah. I mean, with it dropping so much, too, it's like, what do you think it's going to do next?
Go up.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, same could be said, I guess, for the move that it just made today.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's probably a good spot to be short on it. For a minute, at least.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's going to retest this before testing that again. But apparently we do have talks this week that everyone expects will affect the dollar and how it moves. Because, you know, they're still waiting on the feds to actually say what they're going to do on inflation.
Yep. Probably let the banks load up on shorts in the market, then crash it.
I wouldn't doubt it. They do have the what was it we were looking at? The 10 and 22 year Treasury buy.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's this week on Thursday. So, I think the market will be extra volatile that day. I mean, you know, it's a possibility. Just slightly.
All right, girls. I'm out of here.
Have a good night, Dylan.
You guys too.
Will do.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Mr. Manager, variable change. Do y'all have any questions? Anything y'all would like to go over? Yes, no, maybe so.
Sorry, I had to look for the unmute button. Just how to get rich, you know, that's the main thing.
Hey, you know, that works. I think that's what we're all trying to
do. Yeah. I've been watching the flag just get destroyed over and over again on BTC, just mostly looking at alts. I kind of dove out of my day trading account, so I don't have the 25K in there anymore to be able to day trade, so I'm a little bit limited for actual stocks recently, but...
Are you in the U.S.?
Yeah.
You don't need 25K?
What? Well, on Webull and TD Ameritrade, every time I try to do more than 3 trades in a week for the same asset, I get warnings. But
oh, well, that makes sense.
Is there a different service I should be using, or?
Webull. Webull cash account.
How do I get around that?
The cash account with settled cash. You can trade as many times if you have the cash for.
I apparently have missed a giant step then, because I only ever had the 25K, so I've never looked for a way around it.
You know, you'd be surprised
So,
how many people don't realize that.
well, I'm happy I unmuted myself then. So,
Yeah.
oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me mute.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part
There.
of Weeble.
Those are all my TradingView bots telling me to buy or sell something. So
I
sorry.
was about to say that little ding sounded really familiar.
Apparently, it's a good time to buy Kusama. Huh.
Never even heard of that one.
I don't know. Kusama, really?
Yeah.
It's Polkadot's like I guess clone chain essentially. It's their test net, but
Okay.
it's at like $445 right now. But it's been psychotic today. It's gone everywhere from like $370 today all the way up to like almost 500.
What's the
Just
ticker?
back and forth. KSM, or if you're looking specifically, it's KSM USDT.
There we go.
But if I were doing channel trading or swing trading on it today, I would have made a tiny little fortune, it looks like. But
Yeah. Look at that, Rhett.
Hell yeah.
That is wild.
the parachain offering is going live, so everybody's insecure with Bitcoin right now. So everybody's a little apprehensive to get in, but once the parachain auctions go, like this thing should just, I mean, it should go easily over $1,000 the moment the parachains start. But everybody's freaking out because of Bitcoin. So
You know, that's what we were talking
it's just
about
going all over.
earlier. Like the fact that were you on earlier when we were talking about Bitcoin?
I probably joined you guys about maybe 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. So we were actually going over Bitcoin, and the fact that, you know, the Bitcoin conference is on right now.
Yep.
And so the overall market sentiment is the fact that, you know, like you were saying, everybody's worried. And, you know, you have Elon Musk. He's not really helping the situation. He didn't cause it, but he's not helping. And then overall, you know, everybody's just with all the meme stocks going on, and then the US dollar the way it is, it's just uncertainty across all the markets.
Yeah. And I mean, just by, like, I've probably been in Bitcoin since 2015, but it's like by all rights right now, we should be in a bear market. Like there's no doubt. And,
Oh, yeah.
Like just even looking at RSI earlier, like just looking at the horrible wick like on the daily for the last month, like we should be bearish right now. I almost think that like a lot of the newbies in the market are, you know, just buying the dip because, you know, that's what social media says for the most part, but that's what it keeps looking like. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody's just refusing to let it crash, and it needs to. Right now, it would be healthy if it would just crash. If it would go below 30K finally and just rest there for a little bit, it'd be the healthiest thing for it. But like,
that's exactly what's going on. And I mean, you have this bear flag on the daily.
Die, just crash and die.
Hey, Billy.
What's up?
Temporarily, jeez.
Right, eventually it'll come back, right?
Being such a better player.
You didn't get a chance to watch that video, did you, Cassandra?
No, we were in here.
Did you, Rhett?
Which one?
The one I sent to you, Cassandra and Callie.
Oh no.
We've been in here on the live.
You're gonna be laughing so hard.
I'll have to watch it after this.
Oh my gosh. Where's everybody at?
Well, you missed everybody.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Look here, I tagged everyone.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't get a notification.
Well, you're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened there. Where'd you post it? What chat?
In the public chat.
I'm gonna have to see if maybe.
You might have the settings turned off.
Yeah, that's what I can't remember how to do it.
Top right.
Oh no, it's not muted.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
What are we talking about?
a little bit of everything actually. Earlier we were talking about Bitcoin, and because they have the Bitcoin conference this weekend,
Uh-huh.
and how it took a dip here because this was a head and shoulders on the daily, and now it's in a nice bear flag.
That it just needs to accept and die. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
It just needs to just whoop all the way down. Like, right.
Where's the next level?
I'm very biased. I also want I want cheap KSM, so the parachains could probably go live in about a day or two. I don't care how scared everybody is. The moment those parachain lease offerings, the parachain auctions start, people are just going to FOMO into KSM. That's.
I might FOMO
it's
into
a given,
it, like.
But
I see where you are, Cassandra. Is that the next level? That looks about it, huh?
Yeah,
Right where
this 28,680-ish.
Yeah.
Because
it's got to be lower. I mean, that's good from like a fib maybe, but the moment we start clearing, like it's just. I think once the liquidations start, like it's just gonna go a lot lower.
I mean,
Kinda
right,
There's a lot of
right here is where most of the points touch. So yeah, from like a support point, this would be where it's at. Now, if it breaks that, oh, there's no telling, really. I mean, I'm thinking probably 21,500 to, let's see, that'd be 24.
that's a pretty solid level there.
Yeah. This 24,000 right here.
Yeah, it's about. Most of my my buys right now are set like right around 25 grand. So it's.
Like, I would totally go out and take if it did get that low again, I would go out and get a loan just to buy it. I would buy and hold.
There's a lot of big institutions that have it. They may actually help because if they see it's getting down that low, it'd be a good opportunity for them to get out of it and then get back in at a lower price.
Oh yeah.
Even if they don't get rid of all of what they have, if you have a quarter of it that's gotten up from far below that 25 area and it's coming back up to where it is right now, if they see it dropping down like that, I mean, they can sell up a quarter of what they have and then buy it back when it gets back down below that 25 area and wait for it to climb back up, and that's a pretty good chunk of change.
Oh, definitely. And, a lot of the issue, too, is, Bitcoin's kind of going through the same thing that stocks are. You have the hype crypto. You have Doge and all those going on right now. So everybody's distracted.
Right.
And I know Doge was looking fairly decent earlier today. Not bad.
I will say that for Doge. I hate Doge, but it has been so easy to make money with lately. Like it's probably the most predictable crypto, right?
What is it, down below 30? Everybody's buying?
Yeah, pretty much if it gets below 30, you buy in. And then it's been staying between like 35 and it was at yesterday. It got up to, I think it was like, 45? No, almost.
What's the daily look like?
Like that.
Major concern. But Doge actually just got picked up by Coinbase like earlier today, and you would have thought that would have like just made the thing go through the roof, but it barely had any action, which is just.
I thought that too.
If that levels off, that's going to be right around where it levels off, where it is right now.
Yeah.
Once it eventually does go level and flatline, that's where it's going to be, right there. Not where you are, but where it is right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right in there.
Well, what we're thinking is that I was looking at it, and, with the Coinbase, now that it's added on there, the hope was that it would, skyrocket at least a little bit. But apparently it, did that yesterday on hype. And then, so I think what it's going to do is it's going to find a new support above 30, probably in the 35 range. And then that'll be the new low, and it's just going to keep building on that.
It was so much easier when it first came out, wasn't it? Because everybody that was buying it didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Pretty accurate, too.
Say what?
I said that was pretty accurate. You just buy way down here and hold.
Yeah. Nobody knew what the hell they were doing. They were just buying and buying and buying.
Like, look at that.
But I mean, I think it was like the good old handbook. You would buy it at like half a cent, 1 cent, wait for it to hit 2 cents or 3 cents, and double or triple your money.
Yeah. Yeah, there was millionaires made on that for sure.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, a lot of people are still in it that were in, you know, here.
Shit, I would have got out of that when it hit, what, 70 or 75?
Yeah, I think it got up to 75, almost.
I would have been too impatient. I would have been like 25 cents. Sweet.
Oh, I know, right? It would have been like, whoa, look at that, 9 cents. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I have my Safe Moon, and we didn't put, like, a whole bunch into it, you know, like, not our life savings or anything, but enough that, you know, if it gets to a penny, you know, we'll be doing pretty good. So we're just
how's that going? I still never got into SafeCoin. I can't figure it out. I got so many other things going on right now that I don't have time to try to figure that out.
Look, it is so down right now. It's not even funny. This would be the perfect time to get in.
Yeah, but that means I have to take time away from doing other things, and
this is true.
Like, I'm not even home all day. I get up in the morning, jump in the shower, take Ruger for a walk for about an hour and a half, and then I head out to meet people with cars, or I'm supposed to be meeting with supercar rental company over here this weekend.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. So I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's part of why I haven't responded to Dylan about the whole Facebook thing, because I don't know if I'll have time. I've got to think about that.
Yeah, it definitely it takes time.
Yeah.
I know. How's your YouTube channel? Pagati79, right?
Well, that's what I'm working on. It's just getting the videos edited and getting them up, and that's because of what I'm using to edit. You know, using LumaFusion, it's not the fastest in the world, believe me. It takes probably 4 times as long as it would if I had like a newer MacBook Pro and was using Premiere Pro or something. Mm-hmm. So it's time consuming.
Oh yeah, I can understand that.
It's going through watching all the hours of footage that I get, deciding what I'm going to cut, what I'm going to keep, trying to figure out, once I get the video done, if it's like 25 minutes or if it's more than 25 minutes long, try to figure out a way to shorten that. What can I cut out? So I watch the whole thing over again. And
yeah, I definitely know how that goes.
Yeah, with Premiere Pro and all that, you know, that stuff's it's so much easier. You still have watching all the footage and all that, but you can mark things. Like if I were, say, recorded something on the camera that I really wanted to keep, I could like go back and just write down the number. You know how like a camera has like they number a shot. Like if you take a picture, it has a number to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Unique identifier. So if I take some video and it has that unique identifier, well, I can just type that in to Premiere Pro and go directly to that clip and keep that clip.
Nice.
And that way I don't have to go through all the other clips. I could just say, oh, that's the one I wanted, type it in, and it automatically imports it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's way faster to use a MacBook Pro and Premiere Pro and all that, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, it really is. It's worth it in the long run, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but in the short term.
In the short term, yeah.
So I'm just doing what I can right now. I was actually in the middle of editing something right now.
Well, shoot, if you need to get back to that, you know, we understand.
Oh, no. I needed a break from it. I've been messing with it all day.
Fresh eyes.
Yeah. I got to record the outro, too. I haven't done that yet.
Might be a good idea.
That's the other thing with LumaFusion. Like, you have to do, like, the intro you have to do before you really do anything. So, like, I can watch all the clips and everything to see, like, what exactly I'm putting in it. And then I have to, like, take them all back out of the timeline, stop, record the intro, and then put the intro in, and then I could put all the clips back into the timeline. Because if I try dropping it in between clips that are already there, then when it moves the timeline, it chops them all up into weird places, and it screws it all up. So you have to do everything like exactly in order, which means watching all the clips, figuring out what you're putting in, and then going back and organizing those clips into a folder of which ones you're going to use, numbering them 1 through whatever, and then going and shooting your intro, and then putting the clips in, editing them, doing the transitions, then doing the outro, and it's just, yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, I definitely get that.
One of these days I'll have Premiere Pro or something, and it'll be so much easier and faster.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I could do an entire video, Premiere Pro, in 2 hours, where this takes like 3 days.
That video's hilarious.
Dude, it was so funny.
I watched that the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
How am I? Aaron sent me that.
I fucking died.
That's hilarious.
Aaron sent it to me. I wonder what he's doing. Have you guys talked to him in a while?
Who?
Not recently, no. When was the last time I talked with him?
Who are you talking about?
Aaron.
Who the fuck's that?
Aaron! The fuck? The one on here. The one in Washington State. The dude with the 2 chihuahuas.
No clue.
I always remember dogs. I don't know. He wasn't one of the ones that you talked to that I was talking to in the live stream.
What's Dan been up to lately? I haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing a whole lot. He's doing like swing trades and stuff. He's doing a lot of piano stuff. So he's been having to practice a lot and doing a lot of collaborations with other people. And is he on your Facebook?
Yeah, I never seen him post anything. Well, I hardly get on my personal anyway.
I was about to say, yeah, our personals are so boring. Don't you know this? No. Like,
I mean,
nothing
you gotta
happens
get on it
there.
to see anything I post, don't you?
Well, I mean, I'm on mine, in general. And I actually
What
get
other Facebook do you
notifications.
have, Rhett?
Huh?
You have another Facebook?
Just the trading group.
Oh, so you're saying you don't even look at like your personal timeline, you just look at the groups?
Yeah, but if every time you post something, it shows up on my notification.
Yeah, it's always like the best people get all the notifications.
Yeah, I get the notifications for yours.
I like watching Callie's.
Oh, man. Callies are the greatest.
Dude, every time I do a meme dump, she takes a screenshot where it's like 25 notifications from me.
Yeah. I always get a kick out of that. She's like, Billy.
Well, I'm trying to get Aaron on here right now.
I'm surprised he's not asleep.
I'll be right back. What?
I said, I'm surprised he's not asleep.
He's in Washington State.
Wait, hold
It's only
on.
like 10 o'clock there.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, 9 o'clock.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I feel so old. I'm over here, it's midnight.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck.
Well, yeah, you had the stress from yesterday, and then you woke up to the great news today.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a roller coaster for you this week, Rhett.
Yeah, it is.
Surprised you aren't chain smoking.
Oh, I was.
You were?
Oh, yeah. And chewing.
Oh, gosh.
Took a long time to get off drugs.
I believe it. You're going to have to work on that whole quitting situation. You know that, right?
I'm back.
Yeah.
This is why I told you not to get in AMC.
Oh, what did you do, Rhett?
Oh, my God, dude.
He made it out
You didn't hear
alive.
about that?
Say what?
You didn't hear about that?
Hear about what?
All right, so I bought 4 calls pretty much at the top, but I didn't know they were at the top. As soon as I bought them, the fucking shit tanked.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
So I went down $300-400, maybe 5. And then I bought 5 more to average down. Well, after I bought the 5 more, it tanked even more.
Oh, shit.
I was down like $2 grand. And for like 5.5 hours, I had to just sit there and watch a red $2 grand on my screen.
Oh, did it go back up?
Yeah, I ended up taking a $20 profit
Nice.
5.5 hours later.
I'd rather have a $20 profit than have a $2,000 loss.
Dude, it was, my nerves were shot. Like,
How many
God,
cigarettes did you smoke? How many packs of cigarettes did you smoke?
shit, I guarantee you an entire pack.
And he was like, the entire time as it was slowly turning green, he was like, oh, you know, I might hold it. And I'm like, you better not hold, you better sell it. Thankfully, he had a sell set, and he was good.
Yeah.
Logan over there, he's like, I'm gonna hold diamond hands. And he sees green, and he's like, up 20, up 30, up 50, up 70. I think he was like up 80 at one point. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And next
It
thing
was
we
like
know,
100.
was it 100?
Yeah.
That's right. Next thing we know, that thing just tanks. And I'm like, Logan, please tell me you sold. And he's like, no. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh, man.
Dude, I gotta get back into stocks, man, because, like, crypto, shit. I'm up, like, 40%, and I'm down 30%. I'm up 10 grand, I'm down 12 grand, I'm up 15 grand. I'm, like, I would love to be back in the day where it's just, like, I'm worried about, you know, a couple $100 or maybe, like, 2,000. That would be, like, so much less stress.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Come back to stocks. Or try Forex.
Yeah, I'm coming back to. Well, especially thank you for helping me. Now I'm gonna figure out how to like just fund with cash. Apparently, I need to look that up right now. But
oh, it's super easy. If you still have your Webull account open, just go to your profile, and you should be able to scroll to the bottom. And I think it's account settings.
I'll find it.
I think, Red, I think you hurt that Austin dude's feelings.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah.
Why?
Where Rhett posted that one earlier. It says, when this AMC stuff is done, you don't know how to make money without Wall Street bets, guys. I do one-on-one option classes. You know, just saying. I'll teach you how to use vision. This dude was like, nice strategy. Shit on people and then ask for their business.
Yeah.
Are you on Webull? Are you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm sorry. No, I'm on my computer right now.
Okay.
What's in settings? Try that. What's my profile?
Should be.
Basically, looks like.
Okay, yeah. So settings, and it's going to be manage brokerage account.
What is it on your? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. He's on the laptop or computer. Change it from a margin to a cash account. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, because with the update they changed so much that I don't even know where to find half of everything. I was in the middle of a trade when I ended up downloading the new version a few weeks ago, and I about died because I couldn't find anything.
I don't like how they changed all this shit around.
I mean, after a few days you get used to it, but it takes a couple days.
Oh, okay. Go to, you should have a thing where you can click where it says total account value. You'll go to the details on your account value screen. You may be able to just click the account value screen. And somewhere on that screen, it should say change account or account type.
Oh, yeah, go to details on a total account value. And then go all the way to the bottom.
That theoretically should be the same.
It is.
On the desktop.
That's so weird that they hit it like that.
I clicked on account details and it's taking me to the website, which is cool because I wasn't finding anything there. So.
That might be where you need to do it anyway.
Awesome. Give it a go.
Yeah, that sounds right, because it'll pull up under account type. You're going to do change account. And then if you want to do options, you'll have to, they might transfer it over from the margin, but if they don't, you'll have to do that little test that they have again.
You can do options with a margin account.
Well, I know. That's what I was saying, if it transfers over or not.
Oh, I gotcha. Man, GSAT better do something. It's only got a few more weeks. I bought that freaking call on GSAT like 3 months ago.
I remember when you bought that.
It's been going down ever since.
Yeah, that's pretty bad that it's been
The
continuously
crazy
dropping.
part is, like, the open interest on that was stupid.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it? It was like what?
Like 60,000,
Yeah.
64,000, something like that.
And that's just crazy that, it's been beat down how, like it has.
No, it wasn't. It was 140,000.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just dropped. Like, that was like an almost guaranteed win. Then it just fucking tanked.
Let me pull that up on the daily.
I got those calls on Vail for January of next year. I got those about the same time I got that GSAT. I've been in profit on Vail 3 times now. Once for $20, I think, $24. Then went back down negative, and then came back up $3 and $7, then like $1. Then went back up $15 profit, and then just each time between those, it kept going negative. But I've got an entire year.
Yeah,
Well,
that would
not
be.
anymore, but
Oh, well, yeah. Not anymore, but I mean,
I think I got those Vail calls in February, actually.
that's not bad. I
But
mean,
it's-
you've still got plenty of time for it to go up.
Oh, yeah, I've got until January 22nd of next year. Yeah,
Yeah.
January 21st.
Logically, it should end up going up.
That's the one that when I looked at it, if you look at like the daily, it looks like a freaking ETF. It just climbs.
Oh, yeah, that one was funny.
Pull that up on your screen. Look at the daily on that.
What was that, MAGA?
No, Vail. VALE.
That's right. I was thinking of the other one.
Oh, that MAGA one. Yeah, I want to get in on that too.
That one made me laugh. Look at that.
Look at that.
That is just crazy.
It's like a freaking ETF.
Just look at that go. That's wild.
Oh, I thank you guys very much. It does have to be done on their website, but like, yeah, I guess it takes a business week to do it, but
Woohoo!
my account should be cashed now.
That's
Freaking awesome. So,
awesome.
Thank you.
No problem. I know I always enjoy telling people, hey, you don't have to have $25,000.
Aaron said he'll be on in a minute.
You.
So
Who is that variable change? What is your name?
Well, real name is Dallas, like Texas.
Dallas. Have you never traded options before?
Not really, no.
No.
I have, but not knowing enough of what I'm doing. So
I see. How long have you been trading?
keep in mind I'm just a classic trader, but probably say 2013.
2013. Okay.
So and it's just buying and selling, sometimes swings, but I've always kind of stayed out of options. Yeah.
Okay.
Normally just spot.
So you're doing a margin account then?
I was a margin account. I guess that's what I got by default.
I got you. So you're switching to.
You have to have 25K.
Hola.
Yeah, to the cash account.
What's up, brother?
What's happening?
Not much. Good to see you.
Talked to you for a while. Yeah, you
I
too.
know. Well, actually, you talk to me every day, but
Yeah, I send you memes every day.
yeah. All right, hang on, Aaron. I'm trying to get some info here. I'm trying to learn a little bit about Dallas here. Okay, so you had a margin account, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're switching to cash. Cash accounts are great with options, and I'm sure you've already heard the whole thing about this.
Well, they're great in general.
What's that?
They're great in general.
They are. You can make a lot more money because you're leveraging your money. You're basically leveraging 100 shares per contract. You always want to make sure when you buy an option on Webull, you want to make sure that you select do not exercise at expiration. Once you buy an option, you'll be able to find that box to tick. So options are far more simple than what you see on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube that you see that makes it sound really complicated, and it doesn't have to be that complicated. If you stick around, everybody here will teach you. There's a lot of people that I taught options to, that Cassandra, Rhett, I mean, we've all taught a million people all this stuff and how to simplify it. And if you stick around, you'll definitely be able to simplify it and understand it.
All right. I mean, I definitely like to learn. I do kind of like teeter into like margin trading, leverage trading, but I'm a lot more comfortable in crypto. I've just been doing a lot more like swing trading, daily trading for years than I have stocks. Stocks, I normally, if I do swing trades, I do maybe 1 or 2 a day. I don't do many.
Gotcha.
And I did actually do options, and I made out pretty damn well with the whole GameStop stupidity. So
Yeah, day trading
definitely
options is a
not a
lot of
diamond
fun.
hand supporter.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm definitely not a diamond hand supporter, but
Gotcha. I always like day trading options. Those are a lot of fun. They're very fast paced, but
Unless
it's a
it's
lot of fun.
WFC, my nemesis.
That's right, Aaron and WFC. I thought it was it wasn't Spy. Who was Spy? That was what was his name?
Oh, what's his name? Shoot.
He's on my Facebook too. He's the DJ.
Yeah,
Shit, I can't think of his name.
I know it's been so long.
Yeah, Spy ate him alive. I kept telling him not to do it.
Yeah,
Like, damn,
Spy
God.
is crazy.
What's that,
It's
Cassandra?
Josh.
Is it Josh? No, it's not Josh.
I thought it was Josh.
No. Hang on. Now I gotta look through my friends list.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll definitely enjoy the cash account with trading stocks because, you still have to wait those 2 days for the money to settle after you sell. But, I mean, when you really think about it, it's kind of worth it because, you don't have to have that 25K.
just become a pain in the ass lately. So I mean, it's cool being able to like buy and sell once, I guess, every week. No, but still.
Oh, yeah. Like, trust me. We end up,
Chuck.
oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
his name, Chuck. When I was doing stocks, if I had the settled cash for it, I would do like a third of my account one day and then a third the next day. And then so by the time, like if I did that Monday and then Tuesday, by the time Wednesday rolled around, I'd be good again with that first third.
That's part of why I like doing options. You sell an option the very next day before the market opens, the money's back in your account.
Yeah, that part's lovely.
So how you been, Aaron?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My youngest has been with me for about 2 months now.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that. We do talk back and forth a lot, but we haven't talked about that. That's right. So, Cassandra, since you're doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I thought about an article that I skimmed past today. It was the tech analysis for Dogecoin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
What was that about Doge?
It's the tech analysis, the daily tech analysis. You want me to send it to you too?
Sure. I've been kind of watching cryptos and keeping an eye on the movements, seeing
Coming
what they're
at you.
doing.
Well, we were looking
Here,
at,
This
we were
way
looking
you
at
and
them
Rhett
earlier.
can read it. I don't think Callie will read that, but you and Rhett can.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, I sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it.
We were looking at a few different ones earlier. And,
What were you looking at?
crypto, and news, and then various Forex with all the news that came out this morning.
Was there a lot? I woke up late as shit today.
Yeah, actually, the NFP, the non-farm payroll, that came out this morning, and that's why the dollar dropped, and AUD ended up skyrocketing up. So that was really nice for Rhett, since, he was stuck in that one position. And then Nightcrawler, he was stuck in his. He was actually like negative $920 at one point.
Negative what?
$920.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it ended up skyrocketing at 7:30 this morning. And he was blue within a matter of like, I think it was 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Wow.
So it was pretty crazy.
1996 was 25 years ago. Jesus Christ. Next year I'll be out of high school for 25 years. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I just sold my Tahoe. That was that old. Oh, I ended up picking up a car for my daughter too.
Did you? You didn't hurt your back, did you?
No, I'm Superman.
I mean, if you're gonna pick it up,
No, this thing, we got it for free. So
can't beat that.
I showed you. Let me find a picture. I'll send it to you.
Oh,
Y'all have a good night.
All right. Bye,
Chat with
Kath.
y'all later.
all right. Have a good night.